Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to waste your time. You don't want your time wasted. Let's get into it. This next week is going to be a week of selling. Tesla is fine, don't worry about that. Facebook, it could go down to 250 potentially. It's not really a buy or sell, just hold your position. I have a position in Apple. I'm going to be selling that and hoping to get back in under 100. I have GOF, I'm not touching that. I have IVR, I'm not touching that. I have NRZ, I'm not touching that. I have Starbucks. My cost basis of that is $75.67. I'm not selling. It's not going to drop low enough for me to buy, and it might go down to $80. I have a position in Qualcomm. Generally, Qualcomm has been the slower of the moving stocks compared to Skyworks. Seems like it's kind of outperforming Skyworks. I expect the correction on Qualcomm to be greater than the correction on Skyworks. Qualcomm might drop down to the 115, maybe with 110 range. It might even get to 100 if you're looking to add to your position. I have my cost basis at 80. I'm not touching that. I have reasonable position in Square. Now that stock has gone stupid. It shouldn't be that high. Expect a massive correction on Square. You might be able to get it at 170. If it drops to 170, I'll buy it. If it drops any lower than that, I'll definitely buy it. So something interesting with Square is that because Square is so high and because Square has a position in Bitcoin, in a general correction, Square is going to go down and Bitcoin is going to go down. So that's going to kind of amplify the impact on Square. So you might even be able to get Square down to maybe 140. So if you're looking to buy in before the end of the year, that's your target prices right there. I'm looking at Spotify. My cost basis is $229. If it goes below that, I'll be buying. It might get to $229. It might not go below $229. It seems like that's the current floor where it's going to be trading at. I'm looking at Rocket Mortgage. I don't see that one going up or down too much. It's already at its lows. It's probably just going to hover around there. It might go down to 19, 18, 17, but I don't imagine it going too too low to begin with. It doesn't have room for a correction. I'm looking at Revolve. Revolve is a little bit more vulnerable. That's most likely going to have a correction. You might be able to get it at 19. If you want to be on the lookout for it, it's most likely that you'll be able to get it at 19. I'm looking at IPOB, Social Capital, Hydrosofia. This one is pretty much already trading at its floor. You might be able to get it down to maybe a $17 or a $16 range. I don't think it'll go back down to its $15 floor. I'm looking at Lemonade. It's very possible that Lemonade is currently unstable as well. It will correct down to below 60. So if you want to go ahead and keep an eye out for that one, you might be able to get that below 60. But even if you're getting it at 60, I think it's a good deal. It might see a floor of 55. I don't think it'll go back below 50. I've purchased 3 puts. Nikola 12.4 at $20. Nikola at 12.18 at $20. And Nikola at 12.24 at $20. When the Nikola day happens, when the expiration happens, some of the companies have said that they're going to go ahead and allow more time for that to play out so Nikola becomes profitable. But I think the pipe sellers will sell. I don't know what Trevor Milton, I don't know what he'll do, but for sure I'm going to see a lot of downward pressure on Nikola. Even if I lose money on the 12.4, that was the cheapest one that I bought, and I could cash out very quickly. I'm pretty sure by 12.24 it's going to be a very clear winner or loser. So it's a hedge. I'm in a position where I'm trying to accumulate losses before the end of the year. So if it works out, excellent. I have to pay taxes. If it doesn't work out, excellent, because then I pay less taxes. Don't do what I'm doing. Why on earth will people be selling? Because currently the stocks are totally overvalued. And whoever is buying in is not buying in rationally. They will be selling before they hit the deadline for them to be able to buy Christmas presents and whatnot. It's not right. It's not smart. I don't know why people are doing this with their money. They're gonna lose. It's not gonna be a good time for a lot of people out there. Also, because of the Tesla going into the S&P 500, that's gonna apply a little bit of selling pressure across the board. So people will notice that and they will go ahead and start a sell-off.